True Empire TV. What's up? What's up? This time around, we talking about the queen and none other than Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill, American singer, rapper, actress, actor. Phenomenal woman, black queen. Lauryn Hill came from a group called the Fugees that we all know. But before the Fugees, Lauryn Hill was just in school, 8th grader, where Praz, one of the members of the Fugees, they went to the same school together, basically went to her mother, asked her mother for permission, and vowed to protect her, to come into this music industry with him, to form this group. And that's how Lauryn Hill became part of the group. And she became part of the group. She was young. Like Praz even said it in an interview. She was like 12, 13. So by the time she 12, 13, like learning and getting into the groove of the music, by the time she's 16 years old, you guys was hearing hits coming out of her. She was already like on stage, like rapping. There's clips out there, like Lauryn Hill going in at 16, but you didn't know because the way she carried herself, you know what I'm saying? So there's another clip though, when the group gets together. I guess this is when now Wyclef is in the group. It's Wyclef, Lauryn Hill. There was another member in the group also, but she went on and did something else. It was a female, and basically Fugees formed with Wyclef, Praz, and Lauryn Hill. So, but there's a video though where Praz tells Wyclef, like, yo, don't be trying to holler at her. Like, I think Wyclef was telling the story, like, because Lauryn Hill was young. She was like 16 years old. And at the time, Wyclef was 22 years old, about 22.
You can't talk to her, man. She's too young for you. Not only that, her brother, he trusts me. Where's Ron, Clef? I know you, man.
Like that already. So, at the end of the day, I guess they went on to make music, do what they got to do. And I'm watching this other video, but this ain't about, I'm looking at Lauryn Hill, young Lauryn Hill, loving music, yo. She's in the music business. Talented. And she's in a group. She popping. Let's be real though. I'm not taking nothing away from anybody in the group, but I'm just saying, Lauryn Hill talent. When you heard Lauryn Hill voice, you just stopped. You was like, yo, what's that? When I first heard, man, we could go through many songs, but let's be real. When you first heard the score and you heard that what's that? The big album, that big song I'm about to talk about. When you heard her voice go over the airwaves, I know when I was in New York City and I heard her voice go through the airwaves and I'm hearing, Lauryn Hill voice. Yo, that changed everything. That changed the sound of how female MCs approach their music. Yes, we heard females before her, like Queen Latifah's, the MC Lights, but you have to understand, in that time, that was different to hear like a young female MC. Not only she could rap, but her vocals, like she was singing, rapping. Like she had to sing and rapping. Songs that these cats doing now, she was doing that. So when you heard songs like Killing Me Softly, X Factor, Doo Wop, That Thing, so many down the list. The list goes on and on, features, but I'm talking about Lauryn as just that empire that holds her own crown. Say what you want to say, but without Lauryn Hill, There's no Fugees. You get what I'm saying? And I guess it goes to say with all of them, but Lauryn Hill, just her voice, her style, what she brought to the table. Like for me, I think like it was a push and pull. Like she brought a lot of talent out of those guys also. And they did the same for her, but I believe she came to the table raw and ready. You know, Lauryn Hill was just a genius in her own way, and I think that people didn't understand her. And reason why she came out with an album like Miseducation and all that. And she even tells you that, you know, it doesn't mean like being miseducated. She was saying more about the business of being miseducated coming into the business. And I think that took away from her her ability to be creative and be talented and do what she liked. And word up. And that's just the way I looked at it. I don't know, you know, comment down below. I'm always gonna feel like Lauryn Hill, you know, is, you know, bigger than all of them. Because I think she had all the verse. Like what Drake's doing right now, Lauryn Hill was doing that. Like she was rapping, she was doing the singers. Remember, look at the billboards again. Even though it said Fuji, but look, listen to the voice on those records. Okay then. So, let's do this. Comment down below, let me know how you feel with the relationship with Lauryn Hill, Fugees, Wyclef, always on every interview talking about how he, you know, had sexual relations with Miss Lauryn, but you never heard Lauryn Hill talk about it. Never heard her talk about it. In fact, she even has a, somewhere on YouTube where she's on stage and she's saying that, you know, basically like Wyclef is chit-chatting, and she says she never says anything about it. So for her, I don't think it ever was a love romantic relationship, as Wyclef puts it in his books and everything. But like I said, this is not about really Wyclef and what's going on with his situation right now. This is more Lauryn Hill. And I just feel like she deserved them accolades. I think like people look at her because the way she kind of like turned her back to fame, you know, and she kept her talent and kept her business to her business. And a lot of people don't agree with that. And I think that's why any chance they can find, and they'll put her down. They talk about her lateness, and she always says that. That's the only thing they can talk about. All right, True Empire TV, you already know what time we on. This right here, we was just talking about Lauryn Hill from the Fugees and what you think like Lauryn Hill brought to that table. You know, I feel like she was the head. But some people feel otherwise. I'm not saying, you know, the whole group wasn't a whole, but I'm just saying, listen to the records again. Listen to that voice. That was Lauryn Hill, 16, 17, 18 years old, sounding like that. All right, True Empire TV, make sure you like and subscribe. I'm out.